How y'all doing today? Dogs. What's going on? It's July, it's July. Hey, it's July, it's July. It's July, it's July. It's July, it's July. All right. So, okay, I have the R's today. Let's see. So, today's is going to be a little bit longer than yesterday's. Tomorrow's going to be longer than that. I should have started earlier because I was trying to hit the beach earlier, but after this, I'm going to be right at the beach. I'm going to be headed right to the beach. And then I got the gym after that. And then I'm going to see a movie after that. So I got my whole day planned out. So we're going to get into this. We don't want it to be too long now. Reconnoiter. This is a verb. So to reconnoiter something, it means to engage in reconnaissance, to investigate. The captain sent soldiers to reconnoiter the region for signs of enemy activity. Yep. Rhetoric. So rhetoric is the art or study of effective use of language for communication and persuasion. Elocution or eloquence. Clearly the lawyer was skilled at the art of rhetoric. Her closing arguments were lucid and moving. Elusive. I'm thinking elusive. Reverent. If somebody is reverent, they are respectful. They are marked by feeling or expressing profound awe or respect. So they're feeling towards somebody, they're feeling awesome towards somebody. So the entire audience settled into a reverent silence when the Dalai Lama began to speak. So they were respectful of him. They allowed him to speak. Redolence or redolence, however you want to say it. But then also look it up to make sure that you say it right. Redolence. So it's the state of being fragrant, suggestive, or evocative. So the redolence of dry leaves always brings me back to the colorful falls of my childhood in England. So the dry leaves are suggesting a fall experience. Suggestive. Refute. To refute something means to deny it or put it into question. Disprove. Successfully argue against. Rebut. Or counter. Respond. Recant. So to recant something means to retract, especially a previously held belief. Reticent. Reticent, when something is reticent, it is quiet, reserved. Or if somebody is reticent, they are reluctant to express thoughts or feelings. So they're kind of to themselves. They might not be as trusting of others. They don't want to express how they feel. Or they limit that. So to relegate means to give out, to give out something, to forcibly assign, especially to a lower place. So it's like a demotion. So it's like to demote somebody. When you're at a job, they relegate you from manager to assistant manager to front end clerk, or to cash register. Front end clerk. So they drop you down. When we moved into a smaller house, my art studio was relegated to the basement. It was brought to a lower point. To rescind, it means to take back or to cancel. Invalidate, repeal, retract, void, annul. To cancel. Reprehensive means kind of unsure, concerned, essentially. Worthy of blame. Well, okay, that's another one. That's apprehensive. That's apprehensive. That's what the word is. Reprehensive is shameful or blameful. Worthy of blame or censure. The principal suspended the teacher. The principal suspended the student for his reprehensible behavior at school. Recalcitrant. Recalcitrant. If someone or something is recalcitrant, it is obstinately resistant to authority, difficult to manage, defiant, rebellious. Boot camps are sometimes used as a last resort to deal with recalcitrant teenagers. They're rebellious. Repudiate or repudiate. So to repudiate something means to refuse to have anything to do with, to disown, to abandon, to deny, to let go of, not accept it. Galilei was forced to repudiate his heliocentric findings before the church tribunal, even though he didn't. They didn't want him to believe. They didn't want him to believe in the earth being round. So they tried to force him to not believe in it and to disown it. But he didn't. So, and that's why we have the finding that we have today. And that's why we're in the place that we're in today. More advanced. But even though there's some people that still believe that the earth is flat, but he was forced to accept that, even though that's what they thought for so long. But because of him, now people know the truth. Rue. That's easy. That means to regret something. To rue, it means to regret. That mouse will rue the day it ever skittered into my kitchen. Because next time I see it, stomp. I wouldn't do that. Because, hopefully I'm not around them that much. And two, I don't like killing animals. I don't like that. That's just not me. Repartee. Witty conversation, banter, back and forth, witty charm, witty conversations. Few contemporary films have the same clever repartee or repartee. It doesn't have the, I think it's either a tittle or a tilde. It doesn't have that, so it has to be the same clever repartee between the lead characters as those screwball comedians, or the screwball comedies of the 1930s. Redoubtable, awe-inspiring, worthy of honor. So it means the opposite of what it looks like it means. Rancorous. Wait, hold up. Rancorous. Rancorous is characterized by bitter, long-tasting resentment, acrimonious. So, or long-lasting, not long-tasting. So, when somebody is rancorous, they're holding a grudge. They have resentment for somebody for a very long time. It's terrible. The rancorous feud between the rival families lasted decades. So they were going back and forth with hatred towards each other for decades upon decades upon decades. To rarefy means to make or become thin or less dense. To refine, to purify. Recondite. If something or someone is recondite or recondite, they're hidden, they're concealed, they're difficult to understand, they're obscure, they're abstruse, esoteric, confusing, not clear, so and so. Refulgent or refulgent. If something is refulgent, it's radiant, shiny, or someone who is brilliant. If they are refulgent, they're luminous, they're resplendent. To regale, that's the word. To regale is to delight or entertain or amuse. Like I'm going to, hopefully the movie tonight will regale me. I'm going to the movie to be regaled, to be entertained. Are you not regaled? Are you not entertained? Something like that, yeah. Redress. So to redress something means to set something right, to make amends, to rectify, to make it right. The waitress redressed her mistake by offering the diners at a free dessert. Offering the people there a dessert. To renege. It means to back out of. To back out of something. You heard. Are you reneging on the bet? Don't renege. Don't do that. To fail to honor a commitment, to break a promise, to back out, to withdraw. Roommate contracts are important in case one party reneges on the agreed financial contributions to the household. If they decide they're going to back out of what they agreed to, the contract is there. They have to do it. The consequences will come. You're going to renege on the bet? You're going to fail to break the commitment that you made on the bet? You really going to do that? That's not right. That's not right. You can't be doing that. You got to honor your word, because your word is bond, and your word is all you have. Your word is you. So you can't be reneging on bets. You can't be reneging on the promises that you made. Because then what kind of person are you? What kind of integrity do you have? If you do, it says a lot about your character. It says you have none. So don't be doing that now. Don't do that. And any of you that do it, don't do it anymore. Don't do it. Risible. If something is risible, it means that it's causing laughter or it's laughable. It's ludicrous. So it's something that is funny, silly. When something is risible, it's something that is funny. It could go along the lines of ridiculous, funny, silly. Just something that is just laughable. Raffish. Something is raffish. It's unconventional and slightly disputable, disreputable, carefree, vulgar, rakish. Though he was raffish, there was something about his careless style that was refreshing in the stuffy boardroom. And the last word, rankle. To rankle something means to irritate, to cause resentment, to cause frustration, to make somebody mad, to get under their skin. I'm sure we all have somebody that rankles us anytime we see them. And that's not good. You gotta fix that. It means that they have so much space in your head, and it means that they control you. Like, it's a human thing. It's a naturally human thing to be annoyed by people. But you have to figure out how to, like, limit the amount of annoyance you get from people. Don't give them that much space in your head. Don't give them that much power over you. Because then you don't have control over yourself. You give all your control to them and everything around you. So, gotta figure out how not to do that. It's hard, but it takes us looking deep within ourselves to see why we have such that reaction, why we have that knee-jerking, irking reaction, why we're so frustrated with them. And fix that so they don't have that much power over you. Sometimes it takes a whole lifetime to do it, but it doesn't matter how long it takes. You got to figure out how to do it. So, yeah, that's it for today. I got the S's tomorrow. I think the S's are I think there's a little more S's. So I think it might be a little bit longer than this one. But it's all good. I like doing these for y'all. I like doing these for myself, for y'all. And it's fun to just see new words. Some of these words are funny to me. Some of them don't make sense to me. But that's just the English language for you. When you're learning the English language, it is confusing, but at the same time, it's simple and confusing. You know, but it is what it is. So I'm going to see you guys tomorrow for the S's, and we're gonna have a good time. I hope you guys had a good time. All right, peace.